Now I am going to discuss about the uh, entity framework. Okay, this is the database first approach for how to create a database in SQL Server, and then we will go for using entity framework to do the CRUD operation. So let's create a folder here in E drive. Folder name is entity framework POC, or we can do like this. I will go for MVC POC. There are many things here. I will add here entity framework. Entity framework. Database DB fast fast approach. DB fast approach. This one. So let's create a Visual Studio application. Create a new project. And it will be ASP.NET web application or .NET framework. It is not window application, not .NET core application. It is only ASP.NET web application. Next. Okay, we will change our location. Okay, in location we will go to E drive, MVC POC, database first approach. Select DB fast. Project name is DB fast. Create empty MVC application without HTTPS. Create So in this approach, we don't need to use ADO.NET SQL command, then SQL data adapter or SQL data reader. So here we are only setting the connection string, and we can do all type of add, update, delete, insert operations. Okay, so basically nowadays every developers or every project are using entity framework instead of they are going to the ADO.NET concept, because it reduces your error while developing, it reduces testing time, and there are many such benefits. Okay, now our project is created. So we will go to create a model. Okay, first we will create a SQL Server database. Okay, SQL Server Management Studio. So what we will do here, we will create a table in SQL Server and we will create a model. Okay, that model we will create a model class. That class has properties which is matching with the column name of the table. Okay, then we will do some syntaxes inside a class so that it will match and it will automatically create the CRUD operations. Okay. So I will create a database employee DB, new database. Employee DB. Okay. Then inside employee DB, we will create a table. The table is EM. We have to create the columns EMP ID, varchar, varchar 10, allow no. Then EMP name, varchar 20. Yeah, not really that time. Okay, now we will make it primary key. So right click here, set primary key. Now I am table is done. Then I will save it as TBL employee. Okay, so we created the table. Now you go here, expand it, you will see TBL employee here. So for now I will add from the backend some data here. Suppose EJ01 employee name is DOB 1109 1987 E002 1999. Sorry, I will make it as a 10 10 199. Okay, so we have two rows and we have this table. We will jump to, we have a ready-made database here. We have to do the CRUD operations on this table. CRUD means create, R for read, U for update, D for delete. So all the operation we will do using entity framework. So for that we have to first create a model. So model should match this column name. So this will be the property name there. So let's see, right click, add class, class name is employee employee. So I will make it as suppose model MDL employee. This will be model employee, MDL employee, add. So here what we'll do, we'll add public empid public string empid get set, public string emp name get set, then public date time emp dov get set. Okay, so as it is primary key here, employee id is the primary key. Go to the design, employee id is the primary key, so we have to put here a attribute that is called key. Okay, now key, there is a error is coming, so we have to go to the potential fixes. So potential fixes, use system.component.data annotation, then it will go. So this namespace should be inherited. Then our model is done. Okay, so after model is done, so in the model as we are going to use the entity framework, so what we will do, we will reference let's see system.entity is there or not. There is no system.entity.data. Okay, so we will go to, there is no system.entity.data here, so entity framework related DLL is not here, so we will use NuGet package to get it. So for NuGet package you should have internet connection, so that it will download it from some other sources. So I will go for reference, manage NuGet package. So here I will type in the, here I will go and type entity framework. So because the internet is not connected, so it is not showing anything. So now I am going to connect the internet. Okay, let's wait. Now the internet is connected here, so we'll type here this entity framework and refresh, we auto refreshing. So it is, now we are coming to entity framework. See here, entity framework. So this is the latest and stable version. We have to install it. Let install it. Okay, accept. Okay, so the reference is added now, entity framework. Okay, and on entity framework.sql server, these two are added now, it was not before. So let's go for coding. Okay, so close it. Now we have to go to solution explorer. So we have to add here the entity framework. There is, we have to add the entity here, so that it will do the all the CRUD operation in the model only. We are not going to control. So we will add a class. That class is entity. That class will be employee entities. That will contain all the required connections and all the conditions to fetch the data and update, delete, insert data. So I'll create a entity that belongs to entity framework. Model add class employee entity okay, add it. Okay, inside employee entity, what will do this to make it a DB context class, okay, or to make it a class which will be used by entity framework. We have to inherit it from DB context. Okay, DB context class. So it is a ready-made class in the entity framework. So it is giving errors of potential fixes using system.data.entity. So when I click it, I am getting here. So it is possible because of this NuGet package we added, entity framework and SQL server. So if there is no NuGet package, so when there was no NuGet package, we are downloading it from the internet separately. So it is now it is inheriting DB context. So all the property will be coming to employee entities. So there are some other things also. We have to create a constructor. For connection string of database. So constructor, I will create a constructor public. Then this constructor name is same as class name, and that should inherit the base and the connection string. See, connection string will go here. So this is the constructor we have to do. So we have to put the connection string here. So what is the connection string? Let's see that. So we have to go to other projects to get the connection string. Model binding example. There is connection string here. No. I will go to application where we will get the connection string. Okay, connection string is not an issue. We can easily do it. Okay, I will type here. I will go to the SQL server. This is the name of the database. So I will go to the properties. Then I will select this. Control C. And let's go here. I will write here server. That is the server name is equal to this semicolon database. Database equal to, what is the database? Employee DB. Then I have to write integrated security equal to SSPI. So here in C# we have to give double slash. Okay, so the error will not come. Now we have set the constructor with connection string. Then another point is, so mapping the entity to table. Here mapping entity to table. Okay. So for this we are mapping, say this is the entity, okay, this is the model and this is the table. So we are going to map this. So if you can see, mapping model to table or entity whatever you can say. So for this we are going to create a protected override the on model creating method. On model creating, so automatically you will give the tab, it is coming db model builder. So base, so this is the formula. Okay, so what we'll do, so it is automatically coming, we have to add one line, that is model builder dot entity. What is the name of the entity? Our employee, model employee. Okay, so our model is this one. This model is will map to this table. So let's go there, I'll paste here. So model entity employee, so this is the main point. Okay, so that it will be matched, otherwise it will create a new table. Dot to table tbl employee. Okay, then we have to create uh, db set, database set. So it is related to tables. Okay, database set. So we will create db set public db set mdl employee as employees, model employees, or we can go for employees. Okay, then get set. So this is the basic things. So this must be there, minimal things to do the CRUD operations. So now we don't need to go for connection string, then connection open, close, data reader, nothing. This is everything. Okay. Now we will go to the controller. Controller will do the business operations, business logic, add controller, and the controller is the empty controller. Add name will be employee. Employee controller. Okay. So now our model is done, entity is done, model done, entity done, model entity done. Then we will go for employee controller. So in employee controller, what we'll do, I will directly go for using the employee entities. So employee entities, see this class I am going to do employee entities. Okay. Employee entities. So is not coming. So potential fixes, what is that? Using dbfast.model. See, it is dbfast and model. Using dbfast.model, then it is coming here. Now it is gone. So I will write here employees. Suppose I will write here. We are creating object of this. So suppose I will write here obj emp just like this, equal to new employee entities. Okay, variable all employees. Suppose I will write like this, all employees equal to obj emp dot. If you will give dot, automatically employees coming. Employees, why employees coming? Because if you go here, employee entities, we have set here employees database set. It is a set of data or rows, employees. Okay. employees dot select. What will select? We can select anything. So x such that x anything dot to list. Okay. Then this is a model. Okay, this is a data model, so we'll pass this model here. So I'm passing model, so right click, add view, empty model. Okay, don't use the layout page, add. So I'll remove this, then add the rate model INumerable, because there is a two list INumerable. INumerable not coming. INumerable intelligence is not coming. So I'll put the model here, means where it is a model employee. Okay, so db first dot model dot model employee, db first dot models is models. Okay, not model, models follow dot this one, not employee entity, this one. So this is the data type, so I enumerable this. So then I'll go for creating a table to show it. Okay, then I will go for loop for each. Okay, variable emp in model. What will do here, tr. So 3td I will give. Okay, 1td I will give emp dot. Why not coming? So I have to give the @ here because some HTML entered in between. Emp dot employee ID, then @emp dot employee name, @emp dot employee DOB. Okay, it's done. Now we'll run the application. Run it. Now see this table value is coming here. Whatever we inserted here, this one, this value is coming here. Okay, so if you give some border to table, put one, save, border is coming. Okay, so it is all about your entity framework.